Your grandma's in Utah now.
How?
Now?
Then what do you do?
Yeah, grandma's in Utah where Ophelia is. You see this?
What?
The water. Ready. Is that hot? It's boiling. See how it's bubbling? Bubbling. Smell it?
It's cheap.
They're a little difficult to clip in, huh?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Thank you.
Which one should I do?
This one?
You want me to do the whale? Do the whale.
What is this?
Do you want a drink of water?
No.
Do you want a snack?
Okay.
What snack do you want? So first thing, opening my computer, Slack. Last night I pushed a branch with a bunch of mobile layout improvements, and I couldn't clean the code. The AI just started going in some like random loops, and so I pushed a couple attempts to try to make a successful build, but it didn't work, and so I pinged Damien to see if he knew what to do. So it says, AI made random changes. I've cleaned the branch normally and fixed the build. I'll let you pull the changes on the mobile layout branch and check that you built as well. So here, pulling changes. Let's just start fresh. Let's see. So opening up my project in Cursor on the mobile layout branch. Oh, never mind. Looks like he said I finally directly merged the branch after reviewing it all. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So today's Sunday, so normally most days we'll hop on calls, but when it's the weekend, it's kind of just like more freestyle. So I check in here to make sure that there's nothing I need to do. So anyways, I can head back to the main branch now and review my changes. I have to remove all these changes real quick. Okay. So now I'm on the main and fully refreshed. So now I'm gonna run the project. Bun run dev. So if I do command period, it changes from ask to agent. Agent mode is being able to do work, and ask is to just ask questions and not affect the code. Planning is to plan. So it's similar to asking, but it's creating a plan for the next build. Let me make this bigger and we can get a good view. So I'd say like this is roughly like the average desktop proportions. And then if you get it to be smaller, like this is about the size of a phone if I was to hold this in my hand. And so basically what I've been looking at in the last branch I did is mobile layout for the cloud. This is the home button. And so when you're on the home screen, you don't really need the home button. And so now I have another mobile improvement list in my dev pipeline. when you're on the home screen, we don't need the home button. Bottom right corner. And technically, it's the app library button or icon. Okay. So that's a redundancy. I want the ability to always access creation and the AI in the same place. So I think right here, there'll be like a create button that will always appear. So if I'm like inside profile, see how this menu still stays the same. But yeah, it's looking really good. These are obviously old links. Let's test this out. Perfect. Okay, so then the next branch I want to work on is for link blocks. So it'll be this one. Link block fit image preview inside the banner. So no overlap. See image. And I've fixed this before on another mini project. So I'm very confident I know the solution. But for example, a lot of times they don't fit right. So let me show you how we're going to fix this. So first of all, I'm going to make sure that, okay, so this one's I'm going to change it to build in progress. And then I'm going to head back to the project. And then I'm going to say image previews from links, link blocks. And then I'm going to tag it by clicking here. Let's fit the image fitted within the banner tagged. So there is no overlap. See image. And then I'll go here. I'll add another image. And I'll add some context there. See how it's extended beyond the container. Let's add padding and fit link preview images within that padding or proper fitting. There's a bunch of like over the top context there, but sometimes that's just what you need to make sure it gets the job done. And then I'm going to save this as a new branch now, just so I don't forget. Daniel 222 profile improvements. Okay, so this should fit nicely. Oh, okay. So now that's fixed. So then I go over to here and I check that off. And then we don't need this anymore. I'll just leave it for context. All right, PFP remove action is not working on live. Let's see if it's working still. I think I fixed it. Let me head to live and see. And refresh it. See, a new version is available. When you refresh, it also just updates. Remove. Perfect. Okay, so that's fixed. Trying to add context wherever I can, because as our team scales, it'll be really nice to be able to go back and be like, what did we fix that? Why did, name and bio, UI improvements. Okay, so here, when I click to edit, it like opens up a strange field, and then the size of the text changes here as well. I've solved that here where it's just the same. It gets slightly bigger when you're editing here. So anyways, here we go. So I'm going to start a new chat. When you click to edit the name and bio on a profile, I'm going to tag it. Boom, boom. It opens a field and changes font size. Can we please not do that and match the way editing / viewing state is on link titles? It's perfect. Also, I'll do this one next. Okay, so basically these two need to get improved with this push, and then I'm going to start typing another requests. Let's do the same improvement for link descriptions. When I click to edit, the font gets slightly larger. Let's not allow that to happen. Should stay stable. Should stay consistent. Okay. So you can see it's starting to make the progress. But while it's coding, it's going to be like breaking stuff and whatever. One thing that I've been sort of trying to like understand is the amount of usage of AI, because I have like the ultra plan, which gives you like 20 times more limit than pro plan on Cursor. But even then, I use the ultra plan like within a week or two, and then I have to buy all these like extra credits. And so I'm just trying to gauge how much AI I'm using. And it will only get more efficient, but then you'll also want to scale. So like AI is essentially replacing employees by the fact that instead of a coder coding manually all of this stuff for me, for other people around the world, other businesses, the AI is doing the work for, a fraction of the cost. And so instead of paying someone, $200 or $300 to code for you all day, you pay the AI, $40 to code for you all day, with your help still. So there's still costs attached, but like you can get done in one day what it would normally take a worker like 2 weeks or something, if not more. And so you're getting like 14x code output per day, and then you're spending, the $200 or $300 to hire someone to manage the code, or doing it yourself. So that in that case it would be zero, but you're contributing a few $100s of human labor value, and then you're only spending like $40 in code. So it's interesting math that I've been thinking about. Let's see how this looks. Okay, so it still gets smaller, and that doesn't look good. So it's gonna take some. Should be exactly like except font size, but the same consistent size / format on edit versus view state for both fields. Still not there. Try again. And then I'm going to up this to Opus 4.6. And this is see, like I can't use it because of the amount of usage. So I need to go like up my limits or something. But I'm just not in the mood. Like Composer will be able to get it done. But if you think about it, it's like I'll do a branch that improves mobile layout. I'd have to pay like a developer for, at least a week to do what I did last night. And that would cost, some person that lives, remotely, maybe $2,000, and someone in like the United States, it would cost, $4,000. Okay, so that's looking better, except the font size gets smaller. And this one, font size gets larger, and the spacing. That one's really close, though. When I click to edit here, the font size gets larger. Can we? Okay, let's see. Perfect. Bob. Okay. When I click enter after making a change on profile name, we'll test here too, Bob. Yeah. And profile bio. And we'll test these ones as well. Bob. Bob. They delay before the change appears. Let's ensure it works like link, block, titles, and descriptions, which update immediately. And I'm going to test. Now this one's not working right. Yeah, Bob. Perfect. So now I'm going to go back to here. So this fixed the UI improvements and the delay. And that as well. And now I just need to do the booking. Okay. Let's test this. Curtis. Perfect. Curtis. Perfect. Sweet. So that's pretty much done. And then let's see if this booking type thing works. Perfect. This looks great. The only issue is like visually on the back end. Is this necessary? When you select a booking type, booking option, let's not have this extra container and on edit mode and move this where this is. So it's all in one. For the creator. see if that works. And we don't need this. Pause. And we don't need this. Ever. So I just realized an issue that we're going to have when an image is fitted inside of the container of a link. It looks like this, but we want it to be fitted in the sense of like, so change image, fit. So it'd be like fit or stretch. Okay, so let's allow option for images in link blocks when active to be fitted or stretched. Add a toggle in link block settings to move between the two options and make stretched the default. Okay, because like I want this image to be full screen, but I want this one to be fitted. And I think we can also make it fitted less. We can also make it fitted a bit better, larger. See image. If I want to go like this, there'll be an option that will like fit, stretch. Cool. So then after this, we're done with the profile branch. So I'm going to title this branch. So you just click that little AI titler and it gives you like a summary of what was done. And then I'll stage all changes once I'm done here. See this, I want it to be like a single toggle. And stretch should go all the way to the ends. What's up, baby? What doing?
Oh,
Okay.
no, Dada.
What am I doing? What doing?
Yeah, that one.
I'm just finishing some work. What's this? There she is. Cool. So that should be it. It's looking amazing. Right? Isn't that looking good? Who is that?
Mm.
It's Indy. It says Bob though. Indy. Indigo Sunshine. Thanks. Silly. What about these ones? These ones are cool. Okay, here we go. It should say format. Image format. And on right side be a toggle. And I'm gonna have to literally go to Pinterest. And find the toggle. I need a nice toggle.
Uh-oh. I got this. I got this.
Places.
Uh-oh. I got this for. Uh-oh, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Where's oh, I got this.
Mm-hmm. You wanna wear them? Yeah. And this is too small, like fitted. There's all these little like minute details that kind of finish the branch.
Where's that?
Oh, careful.
Where's
Let's toast the pickings.
my daddy?
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's going on? What do you need? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you want to do something?
No, Dada.
Okay. What's going on?
Dada. Help me get the bill.
Hmm?
I said
You want to sit?
no.
Okay, let's go. Come on. Yeah? All right. Let's see. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So now we're good to go. So I can stage all the changes. I did see one thing that I want to fix or notate. So I tag OS when refresh, the app windows shouldn't reset, but stay in the same place. And then this is for OS. Let's see where it should go. Okay. So then staged all changes, and then it has a new branch, and so I try to commit. Let's see if it works. And so it runs right now through something called, I call it commit guard, which basically allows it to double check that it would build successfully. And then, so it went through it and it passed. So now I click publish branch, and then it goes through one more step. If it didn't pass at that moment, I'd have to go do another clean, which I do /check all, which opens up this like instructions. Okay, that being said, it did seem to work, and so now I head over here and I can see that it's building. And so in about 2 minutes, it will either build or fail. If it fails, I have to run another error code and try to clean it, but it should succeed. We didn't do anything crazy. And then I'll do a pull commit, which I'll show you as well. So we'll just wait a second. All right, and then while I'm waiting for that to push, I'm gonna do a review of what's left. Sometimes there's tasks that I just like don't want to do. think this would be the next branch I'll probably work on, which could be easier, could be difficult. We'll see. So we'll just assume that that branch will work. Switch to the main. I'll pull another one. And then I'll head back here. And I'll get the details of what this branch entails. Okay, so as soon as I confirm that this is done, perfect. Okay, so it is built and ready. And so I'll go to GitHub to the project's polls. I click new pull request, and then I request to merge today's profile improvements branch with the main. And basically it creates a comparison and it notifies, the team what needs to be done. And then my CTO takes it from there. So that's done. And it also notifies in Slack. You'll see right here, a new branch is ready to merge. You can see here. Image handling, profile link cards, that's what we just did together here. So now I can safely run this. And this, you'll see it doesn't have the updates that we did on the last branch because it's not yet merged. So you'll see like it's missing the field improvements that we did. It's missing the image fitting that we did. It's missing the ability for this to be clicked. Ironically, it does show it, but it's missing the ability to click, which was a missing function. See, it's showing the booking block title, which we've also removed in the last branch. But yeah, so you can see how it's incrementally getting dramatically better. So the next thing is building this. So I'm going to move this to build in progress. And then I'm going to move this to ready to merge. And so slowly we're combing through and moving things into this complete. This is how many branches we've done in the last like 4 or 5 days. So we are doing pretty well. Okay, so this is running. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's how we push things. So I think the next thing I'm going to do real quick is open up my day. So I'm going to upload another icon, just gradually uploading all of my custom icons. Icon pack. Let's do the Mona Lisa. Cool. One random feature that I'm going to add to profiles. Profile improvements. Oh, profiles. So when I put improvements, it basically is just like a collection of tasks, and then it'll get organized into what branches that will be. But ability to upload multiple files into icon pack and onto pages at once. That will be huge, but also not that necessary. Okay. Another is I really want to start working on page improvements, like the placeholder. Tasks and goals. today. And then the cloud development, profile, link block and bio improvements, OS, logout improvements, and then this one. Pages, TBD. Breathwork, PT, okay, let's see if this worked. So the first thing we're going to do is head to the settings and sign out of all accounts. I think we're just going to have to test it. Yes? You want to make some breakfast? What? You want to make breakfast? %50 opacity here. Okay. Hide this. Can we hide this inside a drop-down toggle? Activate the smooth. Good job. Let me finish this real quick, okay? Daniel 222. Log out. Improvements. Okay. So we're going to commit that. Another issue I see here is when you refresh the app, the background shows. Okay, so you see how this got a fail? There's something that needs to get fixed. So then I just do /check all and it runs through and cleans that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, because that was the issue I was having last night, is it was just taking way too long. So I did the cleaning and just staged those, and I'm gonna commit. Hopefully this works. Okay, perfect. So publish branch. And again, it will go through the same cycle as what we did earlier, where it will build for 2.5 minutes, hopefully succeed, and then I'll do another pull request, and then I'll move on to the next branch. And that's basically my flow for development to building cloud, at least my contribution towards it.